Hello and welcome to another episode of Historical Churches here on SAR Histories, where on the channel today we will be exploring St Michael's Church, Rocester, Staffordshire. St Michael's Church was built in the 13th century but was rebuilt in 1870. Although the tower is original, with a spire added in 1872. The village in which the church was built was mentioned in the Domesday Book, but can trace its history further back. A Roman fort was founded on the site around 69 AD on a route later known as Long Lane. After the Romans departed, the village remained in use by the Saxons throughout the Middle Ages. The church was once part of an abbey which was founded in 1146 and belonged to the order of Augustinian canons. Sadly, nothing more of this abbey remains, and the fields south of the church are called Abbey Fields, and all you can now see of this once great site is lumps and bumps. The church itself was built in ashlar stone with a clay-tiled roof. It has some fascinating features and has the remains of the old abbey around the back. Inside was equally as impressive as the outside, as both were well kept and cared for with affection. During my visit, volunteers were busy preparing for the Remembrance Sunday, and the church was beautifully decorated with information boards of those that fought in the two world wars. I could have spent a good few hours reading these boards and speaking with the locals who welcomed us and told a little of the history, and I did spend more time than I thought here. Though there is not much to be seen in this church, like others I have visited, there is a plain elegance with a peaceful aura where you can worship in peace. The graveyard is an interesting place to explore. At first, you might think that there are not many graves, as the graveyard appears almost empty. The reason for this is that headstones have been removed and placed along the wall which marks the boundary. Some have been laid flat and used as paving stones. These headstones are now worn and cracked, something I feel is disrespectful. Like the church, the graveyard is well maintained and easy to walk around. There are many interesting graves, ranging in shape and size, and if you believe you have ancestors here, it is worth visiting to look. Though there is lots of empty space, there are still many graves, some dating from the early 1700s. Most are in a good condition, with only a few being too weather-worn or broken to read. At the base of the church walls, you can find more headstones set into concrete and slowly wearing away from weathering. In the churchyard you'll find 2 war graves, and though there are only 2, they are well kept and honoured as befitting their service. In the churchyard you will also find this stone cross, which dates from the 13th century. If you have enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time for more historical churches. Until then, goodbye.